our part done and then have her jump in.
Did you get any WPOs?
Not yet.
Grumpy.
So here, let me share my screen with you right now.
All right.
So over here on this side, there's like, I don't know, one that I have from a different WPO that I like how it's set up, you know, how much we're bringing in, what we're spending, and then like, I don't know what large expenses fund is.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like okay, we're saving this to add on to, you know, add on a zip line or add on a pool.
That's
something like that.
Capital thing. The capital budget, how they set aside for projects, you know?
I wonder if that's, you know, what that is. Take the rest of it and we end up at zero.
What we could do is something similar to that, and then we could like change the amounts and stuff and then put it into an Excel worksheet. And then link or the export or whatever to that right underneath it. So that way people can open it and look at it, but it looks really neat.
Yeah, so I have like an Excel open here and I put revenue and expenses in, and that's as far as I've got. Because I think like, I don't know, we can talk about like the different expenses that like we want in our program and stuff.
So our biggest revenues are probably going to be grants and third-party reimbursement in way of making money as a hospital.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys like that cover page. I just kind of threw that on there so it looked better.
Yeah, I think it looks a lot better just to have that up there.
And then I put a psychiatric unit. So just because that's where I went.
Yeah.
For my interview. Peyton, you're okay, Mom. You make fly baby. It's so funny because she's mad while chewing on snacks.
Do you think we'd get any, or I don't know, any kind of donation or a sponsor or
Yeah, so in the not the WPO, but the mission statement little PowerPoint that they have for Blackfoot, it said that they have stakeholders. And I believe stakeholders, isn't that kind of like contributors? Or like people that are like a board of directors that kind of run the finances part? Or at least the policy part. Hold on, let me look it up.
Okay.
Tyler, do you want to entertain her? She's being really mad. So it says a stakeholder is a person with an interest or concern in something, especially business.
Okay. I would think I don't know. We'll put sponsors in. Because I feel like most hospitals, like,
sound good. I think sponsors are just people that help lead the business. Okay. So I'll put in that. Yeah, third-party reimbursement is a good one because any insurance is a third-party reimbursement, which is the hospitals. So. Donations. I mean, there's a lot of people that do donations at hospitals for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah's on. She's just not on here. Here, I'll invite her again.
Yeah, she just texted and said that she finally got her kid down, so.
Oh, understood. Okay, I invited her again, so that way it's there.
Okay.
Hey, 10.
So I don't know, like the one that I'm looking at, it has like aquatic fund, outdoor therapy fund, art fund, gym fund, leisure education. Like, I don't know, what kind of things would we want? to put money into.
So ours is mental health and psychiatric type thing, or should we just at the top put mental health unit instead of psychiatric unit for ours?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what we aimed it towards, right? And mental health, isn't psychiatric mental health?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
And you can include mental health in the psychiatric units.
Right.
Okay, we'll just leave it that way then, just to kind of take them all in. So, hey, I'm looking into putting on the different funds that we want to have. Like if we want an aquatic unit, if we want exercise program, that's normally one that a lot of people like.
Yeah, I put leisure education in there because I feel like in like our mission statement and stuff we talked about educating.
Yeah.
So figure that's one too.
Yeah, leisure education. Okay, I can do
I don't know what are good programs, I guess, for mental health. I know the mental health hospital I went to, they had an art and music.
Yeah, I was gonna say music. So just like fine arts.
That's a good idea. Well, I'm in the dark room, so. Um.
Hmm.
We'll do a gym fund too. If you're gonna do like exercise or sport or I don't know what would you call that.
Yeah.
Sport therapy fund.
Play therapy, maybe. Anything outside or inside that you're kind of being sporty with. Normally, I think play therapy type idea. Or recreational therapy, if you want it more professional. Thank you for typing this up.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, the nice thing, it was saying in the tips that you can kind of follow someone else's, so I don't feel too bad that we're pretty much following someone else's.
Yeah.
Just to,
Mhm.
I mean, we're changing it up because the one that I'm looking at, like, I think they're like at-risk youth
yeah, that's what it looks
or
like.
something.
Well, like outdoor
So
therapy.
we're switching it to be mental, things that we think are going to be work for mental
Yeah, I would
therapy.
do a community integration, not community integration fund, but like a community funds, community activities funds or something. Just because that's one of our big ones.
Mhm.
And then for the large expenses fund or whatever, we could put like capital. I don't know. Would that make this a capital budget then? Is that what we're probably going for? I think that's what we talked about earlier because hospitals have extra money they put away and use it on other stuff. Right?
Mhm.
So, and then
Right.
the funding will be grants and reimbursement.
Yeah.
All right. So if you need help, do you know how to outline those really nicely and stuff in Excel?
Yeah, I'm sure I can figure it out.
I know my husband knows how, and he makes his all super fancy for civil. So
Yeah. Do we know? I don't know how much I throw in there. Should I just throw some random numbers up?
yeah, I'd almost give us an overall budget in our head of what we think a hospital gets. Maybe we
Okay.
can like Google that. And there might be something on it. Idaho. Fiscal fact.
What'd you say?
This one says Idaho Fiscal Facts, and it's a thing done by them. The Health and Human Services, 49. Hold on just a second. Where's page 49? There's no page numbers. It's like, go to page 49. Okay. Oh, no, there they are. All right. Here we are. Okay, so this will give us kind of an idea, maybe. Here, let me screen share.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can? Okay, hold on.
Nope. No, I can't.
Now can you?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is just a 10-year appropriation trend in billions for Idaho Health and Human Services. This is Medicaid, other services, and general fund. So it's in the billions.
Yeah.
So health and welfare accounts for 98% of all health and human services appropriations. So Medicare payments, 80%. So I would say we have a big budget probably. But I'll look up other stuff, see if I can find more on that.
Okay.
Maybe I'll put yearly budget. Let's see. Oh, there we go, 2-1. Mental health services and psychiatric hospitalization. So this says behavioral services, 18.6% general fund increase, blah, blah, blah. 2.2 million to improve children's mental health program with a child's and adolescents needs and strengths. 1.5 million plus that to carry over to establish, operate 2 additional behavioral health community crisis centers, Twin Falls and Boise. 1
So
million.
are we wanting to do our budget as like a yearly thing or just a monthly?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. We could kind of have a yearly section and then a monthly section.
Mm-hmm.
That might look better.
So I'm looking at the student example online on iLearn right now, and it's a yearly one. But
Okay.
I've been trying to look up actual agencies' budgets and things, and they seem more monthly. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, we could do it like monthly and then at the bottom add like so our yearly total income will be this and our yearly total like expenditures would be this, you know?
Yeah. No, that sounds good. So it seems like 1 million is what's kind of going around. at least in that fiscal report.
Right, the whole year.
It just seemed like for the mental health for adolescents and adults, it had 1.5 million. And then for just different populations, like assisted living got 1.5 million. So seems about what they're doing in Idaho anyways, in way of like funding.
Okay.
So, I mean, funding isn't even donations added in. So I guess a hospital is pretty loaded. The recreational program may be less though, because they're dividing it between occupational therapy and physical therapy and just medical. So we probably don't have as much as we think, actually. I don't know. I could ask Patty, but I don't know if she'll get back to me in time.
Yeah. All right. So, I don't know. All right. Here, I'll share my screen with you and you can see if I'm doing on the Excel. All right, so I have like the totals right here are the sums of these columns, and then these guys are these pulled over and then times 12. So whatever we end up doing, this will just times it by 12 so we get the yearly.
Yeah.
So we just need to decide how much we want to put in each of them.
Okay. Do we just want to put like, say that it's a very prestigious hospital and put like 500,000 or something?
For each month?
Yeah. Or well, what are you getting in the example one you have, and is that a WPO for a hospital?
So the example one, they're doing like 125,000 for a month. And let me see what they are. New Hope. So it's a troubled teen place. I don't know.
So maybe we'll put like 150,000. You think that's okay, or do we go for like 200,000? Because with a hospital, it's a lot more, but I feel like we're down at the bottom of the totem pole with budgeting.
Right. I don't know, like 150. Sounds
Okay.
good.
That sounds good.
So how much do you think we'd get from third-party reimbursements?
Probably almost all of it.
Yeah.
I'm basing this off of Idaho's.
If you can get it certified, which this hospital does have it certified as needed.
Okay.
So they get a lot of theirs. It's like most of it.
Okay.
Well, let's go. Like 120.
Yeah.
Then we could do you with it. Something like that, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We'll add 5,000 more here and just make it an even 150.
All right.
So then the yearly is almost 2 million.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm wondering if that's too much, but
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can put it up, and
it
if they
depends on
don't like it,
how many people are at the psychiatric unit at a time.
yeah.
Well, I don't know, because if you have one that says 120,000, I think it's a possibility it's that much, because if you're doing all the recreational activities for every population that's in that psychiatric unit,
Uh-huh.
you can get really up there. So,
Yeah.
and because of all the extra reimbursement and grants, I think you could get up there and be fine. Depending.
Mm-hmm. All right, so how much, I don't know, do we want to put for some of these things?
Payroll. Well, it looked like when I was up there, there was 2 CTRS, and then they had like 4 interns that they had hired on. So that's 6 employees running it.
Yeah.
For most-
So, I don't know, over here they only put 110, but I feel like $110 a month is really low. I mean, if it's one person, no, it's really low.
yeah. I would put higher than that, especially because if they're certified, they get paid more. And I would think, I mean, you're the directors type thing. And then the lower down, they can pay cheaper. Here in Idaho, minimum wage, I think, is $7.25, isn't it? Or $7.50?
Yeah, I think it's 725.
Okay. Let's say they're making.
Something's off with theirs, because I feel like they've got like 3 zeros behind the decimal, so I don't know what they're doing, but
Yeah, that was probably an accident.
yeah.
Okay, so maybe payroll. I would put. How much would you make? So say you make like 23 an hour. Does that sound too much?
Yeah. Let's.
So maybe the therapist would probably make 23 an hour because they're the actual directors over everything. And then everyone else would probably make about 18, 20, I would think. Maybe 17, 16, 17. That would be estimating. I don't know for sure. Because I know in California, though, they pay 15 an hour for civil engineer interns. So that's. But
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think almost most places that are like rec therapists, like they're not paid interns.
yeah. Yeah, they're not.
So I don't know, maybe times out by like
But the thing is,
3.
the 4 that I met were interns before, and they got hired on. So they do get.
Hmm. So this would be 3 people working 40 hours a week at 23 an hour. So I don't know, maybe 12,000
Yeah, that sounds good.
payroll.
Hold on just a second.
I don't know, maybe theirs is 110. No, because their whole budget's only 115. I don't know, maybe theirs is 110,000. And they just don't have the 2 extra zeros.
Sorry. Sorry, she's ready for nap, so. So what are we looking at now? Oh, just kind of evenly spreading it out.
Yeah, I'm just throwing some numbers in there.
No, that's a good idea. The more even it seems, the better, because then you're kind of trying to spread out their options of what they can do.
Yeah, so I mean, I put 120,000. I bumped it up a lot because I realized we'd be way under if we didn't.
Yeah.
And you know, and we're still 25,000 under budget. I don't know how much we want to stick for these things, but
I don't know. What would we want centers of? Because if we had like a pool, that would go up. So
Mhm.
park fund would go up, the pool would go up. If we had, say, a garden that we really believed in, we could get like a greenhouse and do, gardening would go up, horticulture.
yeah.
So it's kind of up to what we feel is a great treatment for psychiatric.
What if we just, I don't know, for all of like the funds, we just do 500 a month?
Yeah, we could do that too. I mean, if that equals out.
I don't know. It goes up a little bit. Because if we're doing like the capital one, then we're saving up. So like, how much extra do we want each month to save to build up something? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, because the yearly or like the capital overgrowth expenses that we kind of put off to the side will go towards big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So just have some of it not accounted towards the budget then? Is that what you mean? Or whatever we go under?
I was just, I don't know, because the capital one, it's you're saving to throw like a pool in or a tennis court, you know, something big.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, we could have whatever's left over that seems a little odd to stick into places in that. Just say that it's been left over,
uh-huh.
to kind of start it out. So that way every month we're trying to actually put towards that while also running the programs.
Yeah. So let's see. All right, so I just named it the same thing they did. If we're going to name it something different, I just can't think of anything. And so that's like the difference we'd have each month that we could set aside.
Mm-hmm.
For something bigger. All right. Is there anything else that you think we need to add to it or change?
That looks really good so far. That looks really good. So these are yearly, and then the expenses, did we put monthly? I totally scratched her on accident. Did we put monthly on our expenses, or are we doing that yearly?
So yeah, I'll add the monthly in front of them.
Mhm.
Sorry, I just see the 500 and stuff, and I'm like, is that monthly or yearly? Because 500 a year is going to be really hard.
Yeah, no. So these will be monthly. And here's just the yearly everything.
Good. That's how I put it in the policy
Okay.
or the
It's monthly or yearly.
And then if you want, since you guys have kind of done the policy and the graph, I could include the. Oh gosh, just a second.
Yeah.
Look at me. Why are you crying?
Hello.
Hi.
The missionaries are in desperate need of a team up tonight. The elders quorum let them down. And I signed. You think Kevin could go? Could you ask him?
I can ask him.
They have a terrific appointment. You know how that is.
Mhm.
You got a good appointment. So
What time?
7.
Okay.
And their apartment is about 5 minutes from church, kind of the other side from where we are.
Okay. Yeah, I'll text him. I'll see if he's available. I don't think he has anything.
Shall I tell him? Or do you want to talk to him first?
Yeah, we'll talk to him first.
Okay.
I don't know when he'll have his phone.
Oh, yeah.
It might not be till 4, but
Oh, because he doesn't carry that with him.
yeah.
Ah,
So
okay. Well, I told him I can do the appointment. I can't do anything else tonight. So they said, oh, we got a couple other places. So if you just let him know, and I'll let him know we may not, if you want to try somebody else, fine. But those are the 2 options I got for you.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't know. I feel like I haven't helped enough. Where are our polls? I can fill those in.
I have no idea.
Is everyone shooting out?
No, I'm totally just adapting the example to our needs.
No, it looks really good.
So that's why it looks so good. I didn't come. Yeah. So if you want to do it differently, we can do that. That'll help make it more ours. I don't know.
What do you need me to do?
I think this section looks a lot better than our first one. So that's good.
Yeah, we still gotta
I didn't
update.
know these examples existed for the other ones. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's good to have something just to look at and then
Yeah, so I know at least what to expect. I'm like, okay, I can write
Yeah.
a sentence about that. Okay, that's easy, you know.
mhm.
Yeah. I'm trying to stick in these standards of operations like anywhere I can.
Yeah, because we need
Like,
those.
also, like, what is it? Oh,
Yeah, I think it's looking good.
I'm not sure about the exact format it needs to be. Like, I don't know, like how picky she is about that. Like, because an example, it's like, instead of all being on the same line, it's like, I don't know, and then it's all indented over. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'll just take it how it is so far and see if she says anything.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. At our first section, I just put in kind of an organization thing. I don't know if it helped. I guess it's all section 1, so I really shouldn't have a 2.0 at goals and objectives.
Yeah.
Put that as 1.3 or 1.4.
Yeah, you could do 1.4a or 1.41. I don't know.
Yeah, I just put 1.4 A and B.
Okay.
And what would objectives be? Or I could go 1.4A, 1.4A, 1.4B for all the objectives.
But like the objectives have to line up with the goals.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
I don't know,
that's
maybe we want to do like a goal and then just the objectives for that goal underneath it, and then the next goal, you know,
Yeah.
you could like indent the objectives so they can tell they're different from the goals. That way they know which is going with which. I don't know.
I think that's what it's like in the examples, right?
I don't know. Look.
It takes forever. It's like really laggy on my end, like for the example. And so like it takes forever to like go through each page.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll look at,
Yeah, the one,
to get there.
the one that I'm looking at, it has the goal and then just like a bullet point under it for the objectives and then the next goal.
here, I'll show you mine real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to put my daughter to sleep, so now she's snoring. There it is.
We have a name for our agency.
I just put Idaho Regional Hospital.
Yeah.
I made it up. It's not. So this is theirs.
Is that a real place?
I don't think so. I hope not.
Google it.
Actually, their example looks really familiar to ours as to what we're doing.
Yeah.
But they do an about us, a population surveying, a model. Like, are we supposed to do that?
I know that was like one thing we got critiqued on a lot for part 1 and 2 is people, oh, what population are you doing? Like, you have your things, but we don't know what you're doing, or like who it's for.
So do you think
So
putting
maybe it would help if we.
section and population surveying and model and theory would be a good idea?
I don't know.
I don't think it looks bad. I think it gives it a good structure before you just jump into vision, mission, and philosophy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What would we want to say? We are a
Um,
we could include the population we serve in our about us.
yeah, I think that's fine.
How many beds do we want to have? That's a big deal. And if it's short term or long term.
I found a hospital that does both. I don't know. It just has like a different
Yeah, that's a good idea.
fees for each. Like if you're long term, it's actually a little less per month. I don't know.
Do we want to
A couple $1,000 less. It's crazy.
make Blackfoot and having like 3 different facilities connected to it, or do we want it to just be one facility with a lot of beds in different floors or something? That makes sense. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, do we only serve patients? Like, do they have to go through a different program before they can come to us? Or
I don't know. In Blackfoot, they were saying the main reason why people get sent to psychiatric units is because they failed one or more programs.
okay, I didn't know if programs actually
I
get.
think it was 2 or more, like city programs.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
That sounds good because if we're a regional hospital, we kind of have connections with quite a bit of the region around us, so like Eastern Idaho or whatever it is.
Yeah, I like that.
Did I clarify the population, sir? It does say psychiatric unit, though. What are our ages that we serve?
I think most mental hospitals are 18 and older because I think a lot of like,
They have like kids program.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, are there legal issues with dealing with minors? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Does that look good? We got to figure out right here, though, the goals and objectives. I know we're not doing funding right now, but I know that Sister Sargis has critiqued it quite a bit.
Yeah. I don't know if I saw hers. I should have because I looked at them, but I don't remember what she said. I'll have to go back and look at it again.
We can look at it right now. 473. Now you're going to see my grades. They're not very good. Hold on. So which one was it? Is the section 1 and 2? You know where that was? How we turned that in? Oh, right here. Detached audio feedback is what she says. Is that like back in that, what? So it's lesson 5?
Yeah, I don't remember which week it was.
Just a couple questions that will help you find the section. What is in your organization facility? What is it exactly? A hospital, community center? What's your target population? Goals seem too directional. They're focused on helping the community, helping individuals. I suggest you pick one direction, one target population. Where does your rec therapy department fit in the organizational chart?
Yeah, now that I see it again, okay. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
So organizational, should we put it in here? Is that what you're saying? Then should we put it under therapists? I don't know what she means organization.
Yeah, I think it's I mean, we have therapists, but it doesn't specifically say like recreational therapists.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she probably wants to see that.
Yeah. Oh, she might mean something like this. So this is the one that I have as an example from Ashley. And it says the leadership structure of the behavioral medicine unit consists of a governing board of directors who formulated these things. So for them, they're saying that it's a governing board of directors that will consist of 3 individuals with a bachelor's degree. So they kind of like explain who runs it and where they are and everything.
Mhm.
And maybe we could do something similar in that we put like, who's the administrators of it, like put 2 directors or whatever, or 3. I don't know. Because the hard thing is with our chart, we kind of just like put ourselves at the low bottom part. But
Mhm.
I think actually what she wanted for the structural administration as well is to talk about like who's the head of our department and how does that?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think because I remember like looking at the tips or something, and it said if we were copying it from like another organization, then we had to go all the way up to the board of directors. But if we were just kind of making our own, it might have just been like within the recreational department.
Uh-huh. So maybe we'll just put there's a board of directors that we follow. And then we're part of the clinical team, you know?
Yeah.
So that way it seems like we're not necessarily in charge as much as sometimes they're just saying it. If we want to keep with the same chart. Or we could change up the chart.
The chart you did like on Word, right? And then you like copied and pasted it over.
Yep.
So do you still? Oh, you do have it saved on Word.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. We could probably keep the same one.
Because all you'd have to do is add like a paragraph underneath that said that our program is led by 3 CTRS or whatever, certified CTRS as directors over recreational activities or whatever within the unit. And then put that they adhere within the clinical team to a board of directors. Because then it just goes with what we're saying. Like basically put in words what the chart is saying.
Yeah.
Which would
I
be,
think that's good.
and the board of directors honestly could just be like the hospital board of directors. They normally have that.
I need some sustenance.
That look okay?
Um, yeah.
Okay. At least a lot clearer. We can get back to the budgeting. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Wow, you're doing awesome, Sarah. That looks really good. You want us just to come up with ideas for sponsors and donations, or?
Yeah, those are. I already have something for donations, kind of, that I can write up.
Yeah, sponsors.
But
Maybe like,
through fundraising or third-party reimbursements would be like Medicare, Medicaid. I don't really know how to write that up because there may be more that needs to be.
I just put CMS.
Like-
That's normally what they're called. Here,
Okay.
I'll look.
Oh,
So it's called CMS because it's the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid.
okay. Yeah,
So
I
here,
knew
I'll
that was a thing. I don't remember what it's called.
show you. Oh, it's going okay.
For sure, use that. Oh, hard.
Sorry, I just pasted that to more get it. That's what it looks like.
Well, that'd be under third-party reimbursements, right?
Yeah. So does that look okay? I don't know if that looks okay. CMS would be one, right? Or would you put it? Yeah.
I would put it in third-party reimbursements because that's
Yeah,
what.
I'd put it in there too.
Oh, like that's a category.
Yeah, well, it is. That's kind of our only third-party reimbursement.
You're
Is
right.
that, and then
I was
we've got
totally
grant.
thinking about it, and I thought we were listing off third-party reimbursements, and there was sponsors and donations. My brain's not working right now. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Here we go. Sponsors, you could put just like a family name.
Yeah, it's true.
Local, maybe just like local sponsors.
Local organizations or whatever.
Normally there's private sponsors, which are more like families for certain types of research. You could put like, I don't know, spine and back chiropractic or something. I don't know if we're making stuff up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
They'll let us know if it's wrong. We'll fix it.
This is a draft. We're good.
Okay. Does spine and back sound like a stupid title though? Spine and bend, spine and butt.
I don't know.
If I had a call it agency, I'd call it something like "I've got your back, yo." I don't know. It'd be really cheesy. It'd be so cheesy. I should never name a company.
Did you do something like that? Is that a little weird?
Oh man.
Here, I got an idea. Just spine chiropractic. Done.
That works.
You know.
Spinal. Oh no, I just thought about spina bifida.
I
Spinal.
know. Me too. I was like, okay, no, that's a little too easy.
Okay. I think.
Terrible.
What else do we want to add?
Okay.
Does that Excel? Can you copy it and paste it, or probably not?
Yeah, I'm just making last minute changes to make it look good.
Awesome. Thanks so much for doing all that. And the policies look awesome, Sarah. They look really good.
But for
I think it's our
when you
best
make
section because
sentences,
Sarah like
though.
typed everything out.
So, like, based on the example, we shouldn't just like list them. We should like say, "Hey, our hospital is gonna get money from this every so often," or whatever. So fundraising, we can say, "Hey, we're gonna have it every."
Oh, like it's
4
supposed to
months.
be a summary?
Yeah, it'll be in sentence form.
Oh, okay.
Make it wordy.
All right.
Essentially, we're saying, yeah, we're getting it from these people, but how often and I don't know. For every like 4 times a year or something. I don't know.
That was missing.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Does that look okay?
Yeah.
That sound okay?
So, maybe we should change formatting because it's kind of blending. So, like this section, you don't really know it's a section apart from like all this.
Maybe
You know what I
like
mean? So, you'll. Oh no, that's not what I want. How would I do that?
9.2.
Gosh. We bold stuff.
More of a just like that.
Yeah. Or do we want a big space? I have no idea.
No, that sounds good.
So, do you want me to just stick this sheet down in an appendix?
Yeah, we could do
Yeah.
that. And then we
Yeah,
can
and then we can reference it up here. I have a little section, appendix, and then there's a blank.
Okay.
I don't know.
that sounds good. With the different ones like grants, blah blah blah, could like right here we could put because it's 9.2, right? 9.2a or like 9.3, 9.4, 9.5. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted a little section that just
Yeah. just so it looks cleaner. But it looks
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I think this
That's how the example did it, so I was figured it works. I don't know.
looks good. Yeah, it looks great.
Just wish I could tab these. I don't know how to, without tabbing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna figure this out.
Do you want to move them? Like both of it? Like all of it? So if you grab up here, I don't know. Here, let me share my screen. So if you just grab it, you can normally like right there, grab up here.
I can put my mouse somewhere else.
Like that.
Yeah. What are you doing?
So you grab this little triangle up at the top,
Okay.
so right here. You just push it in.
Yeah, so that's plenty. Yeah. So for all the sections.
Okay. That looks really good. And then if you wanted this one over more, you could always extend it out like that type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Is there any
I mean, that covers all of our budgeting and funds stuff. So,
All
I mean,
right,
I'll
I
put the,
copied and pasted to the things. You can let me know if it looks okay, if we need to change anything.
I'll look at the instructions for section 9.
there we go. Perfect. Looks good.
I think we've hit all of the instructions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got the budget development, yeah. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks super professional, really nice. So when I posted on the discussion, do I just post this whole thing?
I think so.
Okay, as long as people don't mind.
I think so too.
It'll show
Just
that
the link.
I used it some, which I think will help people read it better.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I just go to the share link, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be that anyone with the link can.
Edit.
Yeah.
View. You want view though, right?
It doesn't matter. I think I just barely changed it to edit because I sent the link to Heather,
Right.
but we can just do it as view.
Okay.
And then people
Mhm.
don't accidentally delete something as they're looking at it.
Exactly.
Copied the link. Do you want me to post it right now?
Sure.
Okay, and then
I think we're done.
stop recording.